You've written a team charter. Now, how are you going to use it? High performing teams in the software industry are continuously looking at how they perform and doing self assessments and then seeing how they can improve. In this particular course, we're going to ask you to do a weekly retrospective with your team. So, how do you go about doing this? The assessments are crucial for you to understand how you can get the project done. If you do not continually self assess, you are probably setting yourself up for failure. The retrospectives are a way of understanding what went well, what didn't, and how you improve. And that order is actually really important. You want to focus on the positive. What did you get done? What can you celebrate? How do you improve for the future? And how do you give feedback to each other and make adjustments to the way that you're working, edit your charter document if you need to, and move forward in a better and healthier environment. As I said, the team charter is going to be the foundation for this. You've got your roles, your responsibilities. Your roles may shift over the course of the semester. That's okay. So the whole way that you do a retrospective is you review the objectives, you evaluate each member's contribution to these goals, you discuss how well you collaborated, how you communicated, and then you identify anything that didn't go well. So again, what went well, what didn't go well, and how do you change it? For example, maybe you have a stand-up that you schedule for every Wednesday at 9 a.m., and then two of your team members couldn't make it, and then you decide that 9 a.m. is the wrong time for that, so you would adjust that there. Every team member should complete a self-assessment reflecting on your own performance, your strengths, and areas of improvement. This is your opportunity to see if you have too much work on your plate, not enough work on your plate, is there other stuff that's interfering with your job. This assessment will be added to the overall team assessment document. The components of your self-assessment are: what did you get done? What went well? How did you contribute? Did you face any challenges? Did you try to do something and it didn't work? Is there any areas for personal improvement? And is there any feedback to the team for things that may work better for you? Now, this is not, you don't have to always have an area for personal improvement. It could be that you feel that you did really well this week, you had very few challenges, you delivered, and that there's no feedback. Towards the end of the semester, the areas for personal improvement and the feedback for future project improvement should come close to be almost empty in every self-assessment. And so what you're going to do with these self-assessments is you're going to add them to the document in the GitHub template that I've given you. There's an empty document for every week. You're just going to go in there and you're going to paste your stuff in there. So each individual will take that document and then they will edit it and paste it. You might get into some merge conflicts. That's good. You'll learn how to manage that with GitHub. And then the idea is that you then have a document that you can reflect on and have a look at and make sure that you can see how you're growing your team and your processes over time moving forward.